Enti abusia me mo atibio enne ya ohumo na se John bosome no ne da edikan na bedam dwumade no de adru so ye empensempensemu ye de na ase am edikanfo edikan e de won de ababesomo eye sister Sandy bi e guy no eye enigide mu nsem na afi professor wala nyo wala senso de agode mu nsem no e besomo fia man kwata makolo so de kase no e bro ye de omu nyina se na de adru so ne se ye di afisam ehun komo ene se omampani enra wasaba ya fiefiem ene ye bekasaye na sisi ade ote se woka no ye nhyehyeye a ye se de be ya sori kom no ene ye sukukum no ye be hu na kwan na ye na school for e betwetwe nkomo na emu ansa na no ye nko eye de oka sisi ana ne ye nko ahomaso ne ene asafo binom entwetwe nkomo na ye nhye na kwan enti ebi ana efa wasum kakra ana se wadwe ansa da nkoso yen sentie bio ni o mampani kan ye efa ensore honsem.
With effect from Friday 5th June, we will begin stage 1 of the process of easing restrictions. An abridged format for religious services can commence. 25% attendance with a maximum number of 100 congregants can worship at a time in church or at the mosque, with a mandatory 1 meter rule of social distancing between congregants. In addition to the mandatory wearing of masks for all persons at all times in churches and mosques, a register of names and contact details of all worshippers and hand-washing facilities and sanitizers must be provided, with a maximum duration of 1 hour for each service. Religious institutions that are desirous of opening their premises to their members, such as churches, mosques, and others, must disinfect, fumigate, and put in place the requisite logistics needed to guarantee safe opening and operationing. They must work with the designated regulatory bodies and undertake test runs of the protocols I have outlined. I would appeal to them, in the case of Christians, on the first Sunday of reopening, i.e. 7th June, in the case of the Adventists, Saturday, 6th June, and in the case of Muslims, on the first Friday, i.e. Salat al-Jum'ah, on 5th June, to dedicate their worship to prayers for the nation in these challenging times. The Minister for Religious Affairs will tomorrow, Monday, 1st June, outline in detail the specific guidelines for the safe reopening of our churches and mosques.
Enti omampani sam kayefa asori a ebetumi akọ ho hyehyeye no eno na wo yesa team mu bio ede ema wo no na yenkwa homa no se ne Reverend Dr. Freddie Adom Prempe ono no ye asafo our friend say deal of Herman Ministry International wo bantama encheche nkomo Reverend Father Pacho Mate
na mami
that's say waje yenso na apomboko de
ya meka ye ho na mo so mo hote
erade no wo kaye ho saa so wa ha enti ye da na se na Friday nyame adom a ede atosonson wo saa bosumi mu no mampani ama ye kwan se yetumi ekwa asore na so ho hyehyeye no eyepi esese ye kopetepete nro ewo ya asore fie ho esese ye hese nipa oha ena be hia wo hia dam ho esese se de we kata wanu ya mekasa kra ema papa ya me ho tirimi ye hyehyɛ wi aso dem ye be da tonwom ye be da di ahurusie ye be da hyehyɛ ye ho yie Father Mr. ye ni nkomo
yo me da wase pa onyame nhyira ami se abia na ye hwe kwan na ye se nyame ye bo nyame mpa ye se onam adom so de nsa beka mampanyini na sabra na odi ato asafo so no obeyi ti enye ni bia abade na mpa e bo se ebetiri ho na so no de nyame be bia eye se omampanyini de bibi saaba se o si ehwe nye firi afie na mom e de nyama gu akwan mu mte asoko ni bi kura no obunya mampanyini nya meyi ye no na ye firi afie etutu nyama ye consultation ye mu bi se ye asore mpanyimfo sadi ebe ya via no ego tia tisi na go fa ohaw emma enti nyame adom ye de magugu akwan mu se omapanyi be kasa yi yanso ye ye bi nyama begu akwan mu social distancing no se de okan no ye be di social support na se bi ahunidie no se de be ya ensa wohoro no ene nyama ebi ni nyina begu akwan mu ni nyina nso ye okasem na wo kami bi se ye be dan ya tunyom ye be che how do you call it nose mask ene nyama ye be dan ya tunyom etisa mse obapanyi kan mbe bi atwam se we are not in normal times in as much as in normal times no sintino enye nyema nyina na ebetumi aye enyema bi o no tie twesen sengakra na every pamo no ya akwetire asakwa akofa
Reverend Frederick Mpacho ye jina de o kan se so na ye misa bibi kakra de o kan se yi se nti ye betete niema so no ye mfa ne se wasafo ma no dodo no ebro wo ha ensese ba ko bi anka wo beye wo asore da ye nim se ensa hohoro no de ye dan ya na edo no ho kan hye da nyi sa betimi aye na mom ye wura son dem ho no ye bibi boy anu na ya asore dem so ye boy ensam sa hurihuri de ahusi no wan ensese ba ko a wo de beye adwuma wo asore fie
yo bi da wase onyame nsa pa o kasem no o kami bi se ebi ana mo bro ha enti se mo bro ha kwan ba na mo be fa na de ne be ye eye no kure ensese ye bro ha ye bese se o ha no kura no ye sapu ni bi se bebre enti no ye enye magu akwan mu se BHA no man ye na ye over 100 de but you need to se bebre but ye bese se ye bese change the first and second service when you get now running and third service when you get now running because you're just an hour enti o say ye adjust to niema ye titi niema bi so enyum to tintin ye bese so mpabo tintin ye bese so but the niema bebre so said ye be ya ye bese ya fit in 1 hour no meaning say 1 hour no ho na wo je ye mo mi say ben ye di begu akwan ti say di begu akwan mo ni say ye ben ye sure say ye over 100 and ye 150 ye be tem kura say ebia ye be sia 2 services first service ne beba 1 hour ye pon wa na second service say ben aba na mo mi ni mo ni ye be say don hire no ye be ti ni so na enti say ye a ma panyi bi egu akwan mu who say o ma panyi kese no kan bi say religious leaders na be bi atisa no ni say consultation bi beba ye hunu enti say say bi egu akwan they can say thank you say no so be den ebeba yo for say ya adia ebema yare no enti ma ne homo ne so mponi anka say ebi anya no nka say mo re say ye bie asore no ke dia kwakosie yo ni say onyame taye ho no e ma ni sa ye joma panyi kese no so ye ni say ye wache no a how we are Emma.
Reverend Frederick, Yadasana, Mr. Johnson, I am called Safo Daniel and I enchain. Safo Daniel, so a Universal Gospel Center, and also a word tema. Safo Daniel, Pachomache.
Yeah, Anna.
Medas, Sir Wadi, and so now, Asafo Manina, who ye dear.
Yamia Darum of Yahoo.
And I say, I'm among Cossary, who prefer one church, and now call on Fio Cossaro.
Oh, Medaswe, na. Yeah. Bra covered last church meeting bass on the 15th near former, even before near former committee. Na a device a church, how to handle church. And then I never so nipe be at since a cat church and your building. The focus of the church is not the building, it's the individual. And the baby Obama old journey church whom be a wide or say a yes, sorry, Dan. You have made a very big mistake.
And they said, so for that, what can I say, Dianca, Ukrano, Mampeni Anka say from 7th, Yetimika, sorry, Anka, still are not yes, yes, for nothing.
Because I'm really working more in COVID than church time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you see, the moment here, you be fear say everyone said the focus is the individual. In fact, I dare back when say right this on French say a dream revenue ya my junior call a sort of dino. Say nipa was so then. Inti the near cover the idea the government argument say how much do we invest in the members? One in terms of on one kasa the personal upbringing in Christianity, on one kasa say yebo madiama de mu amia so Christo ni. Let us you know. ono ankasa na pomodin na setna sem ehu nimdie kwan be no betu afaso nti technical people mo share health.
Okay.
Nti on my platforms now they talk about it.
Oh, and just how crowd ya pomodin ho sam no wo ho seseye wo platform so crowded that internet.
Yeah, because for instance so by a church or not say be also by a polio. You don't just enter. I have technical people who have to deal with it.
Oh, okay. And so for that any enter so hu. Say na be ya wo nuanu ma so for bin so mampani ama kwan say yen kwa sorry. Won be sua bibia firi ho na ye de aboy yan ho ban.
Now, on say church no, church no, so tia say church no ewo na nkrabate be say one, the spirituality of the church. Say ya so dey ba ye sia ye to nwom ye tinyame asem any sano and the spiritual aspect of the church. Nti wo osofo and the church leadership na ehwesadian. Ye what the social aspect of the church. Ye hu ye hu kitawodie any ade oni power ba so wa be join okubi. No wasem bi hano ye de ne ekọ se covid by on say social aspect be mo ho no chewo mo no, how do you respond to it? Nti ye wo a committee that takes care of it. Nti was a bibia ba pe na say oni pe be on betibia hwe. One, to identify people who have genuine needs. You will say we are targeted needs now ultimately their bounty. The church must have a social dimension. The social aspect. That one here, the church the offense and the security aspect. When you about the security aspect is very, very important. What is it? I said, "Never quite so. We are also for my culture. Go pack your car and you took a battery."
And also, see. I saw them all.
Yeah.
And so for that, me too, comedy anymore. Not just a one casano. Oh, the aspect of and she say, yeah, or the bow as for my what can security, what can help? Say, yeah, my penny, my quite say, young call, sorry, nose mask, she a compulsory, and also a cat. Say, a better tea, one time to young Conyano. See a baby, a free man, I better be a can, and also a cat. Say, you never be an anke, ye was saw them an anka, trano. The cab for probing so above, he said, can I not be a was from alcohol, sir? Says, see, and ye be busy quinano, near Hurry and Sunny a pepper. Nini na ye cat. It is a worker a health aspect, a security aspect, yes, a economical aspect, and so on. As I say, a little talk, a brown my penny, my say, sorry.
On say financial aspect no so on say ade bia wo ye na wo adwene pa na wo nhwehwe pa na nipa no hu so wo trimo papa bia nipa no wo opese obeboa enti eba ne sei na enye nipa nyina na mo ahoden eso before bi bem fene 80-20 principle 80-20 principle no say asori bia no about 20% will give you about 80% of the total resources you need. But wait me.
Me too, pa.
Do the upper here, actually, be every organization be a bar for you. You get about 5 or 10 people who give you about 80 or 90% of the total money you need. And man, fast our bed in Kotuni Pana more 80 na more 10% no. And in the Pana or more some will be seen between me and Bomo appeal to them with the need. Momu need yes, I will bring their program out. This is it. Your budgeting. This is what you want to do. A bit to me, must those financiers and champion they're not proud of it. Yeah, they be an answer about. Into years happen, no, so nipa no, so nipa be a person or dose or no, or ye be a woman and major a
okay.
Into financial aspect, you do that one to cater for the workers of the church. Two, to cater for the needs of the church. And three, to cater for the welfare systems of the church. Into about the say now, and to Triana as a provide defense, Veronica buckets, sanitary conditions, nose masks where necessary, and it's on the mainland. And be a major problem because what the kind of the financial engineering now, now to mechanism be a soko. Nearly 100%. But the moment I'll be fair says we be grow it from there 50 to 60. 60 because 70.
Okay, so for that, Matu said that's a part. When no chenchina chayama for the fanto bibi hore
no.
What me frere obi wasa for him say one ho de betumi a also toboa. Ye da say Mr. John say that's a part na yenko ahoma ne sana ye ne eye Reverend John Venison so encheche enkomo ono so that's a friend of Harvesters Evangelic Ministry no ewo tunnel so. Reverend Pato Mache. Hello, Reverend. I miss Reverend John Venice Medu Hunter, young call Reverend Dr. Freddie Ahobio, and also Gusawa Humana. So, Reverend Freddie, send ya unia dan Abu Bossono. Say, ya pomo de fem, ya home bombo fem, and near maybe a tete sawa, sorry, near Sikasa. Yan show ya honey dear Sukakra. Say, ya qua, sorry, I tell you, a quadra communion, why I tell you. Yami Adom Crabby and I first Sunday ever qua, sorry. Ye kwa je communion fi say ye rub so me foforo mo so ye nkuru wa na ye no ma no wo so a tentam kuru wa na de ma ye no e ho no so ahobambo nsam ye he ne say
ho no one je se waka asoma ehia pa na enom de senkameka ena communion no di betia yanka ni achi enwa sen e breka kra enka ebebo edise
erade de no
but we tell me.
Pacho mitiopa.
Because crew one is the opera stroke back from one. A year, or put from you to the and I want to mean Senator say, would the crew one as soon as you will say. And to that crew one, oh, some is away, and actually no time problem of year or sister. And think a canon quality dear. Coming on it, just a year, mentioned a normal time, you know. Can you do a whole one? Yan chintin sankakra
yo Reverend Freddie say ye to me de asa ye besa enhyiemu a ye behia ebehu ye nuanom a ye hu wo mache no ya prese enomra so de a ene na awurade adidi eno gina ho ma Kristo no ni wo ne nkaye dum no ade ne ye yi eno afiri ho ene ye hwa ne say bia wo ba fa ka afbre ana mpata wante me nkaye won
but your cat and I,
you normal times abrow. Bibi a shaman, no yana wanti. Normal times na ye nemunebiano no. Reverend Freddie, they na me be sana say. And radia the dear no a Christophone kaya dum cassie. I jina homa yes Christo ni wo. And sadidia or near netidi for eton sadidinti and no. Sabasi a year no free more. And then not Christo soon no casana say we be at Timon Tiene. Yet to me, yana say Obia fan crew, I'm run off a communion.
Your man made a was a power. But the obvious sentence says, Nipano so anqua, 8.
No correct.
Nipano anqua, me says to see you, 8.
No correct.
And your mother, you are not in normal time, just to see you. And you can pretty say, they call Brady View. Yamina yesom no krano ehun se ebra ye womo enye mbrepa na babu se ye onyame awono no ohwe no ho suyi na bone ko no ampa no sanye den anka no
yo
enti se yama ye nya na ho se leader na yan hu se tutu ye nyama yi na ye ka se oh spirituality na dia tutuma na proper oye ni na ekena se nipa ni ye wuwu a why na odi omokoye chapro no
Reverend Freddie, what be sasam?
Inka already the no you never say one tap. But when you about the coaching the people that na family aba. So a common comedian is to studio the say. Thank you that and what say and now say the first a year ko you bet me ayo. The young first year young change say ko pim say enyeman nyina no abeto. Sana the best I could make no one be ahead.
And then not maybe Miss Owen chat to us, and na ye said near maybe say near bet me a dibiso, na yen to me nibiso, nam wayen dia, and then Kayen Sanso, and Sram and Penisa, yan a pair say, Yebaka could dish your moa, sorry, fear, and so. Ye, course, ye be a now rock of you, Honako mo be high, and rock of bam be, and ten and Kayen Santo ton Salim Capre, and a banner answer and also be ha.
Mamma, and you had in the Bible says, according to Hebrew 10:25, no. I say, you are my young human, and to make a coba and say, yes, as a financial dinner, I told you know, not a hammock, now they can say, yeah, baby, Nipa Pomi, the Nipan, and see. Yammy, I don't am about to me a day every not your cost. Oh, yet the young say, once I'm saying that and show you. Joe, Empire, and young who must people. Mamma, Dana. ɔnyɛ me yɛ di ne yie
no kra
ɔnyɛ me yɛ di ne yie
no kra yo
sɛ yɛdeɛ nsansa ɛba bɛnya wo ne sɔ no
yɛda se
mo pompa ɛbɔ ɛna nyame de aba de fa and I believe say ɔsom ne deɛ ɛpono deɛ ɔsɛ ɔmanpanyin hwɛ sɛ ɔsom pono no bɛda hɔ yɛtia kɔ nyame anim 24/7 yɛbɛyɛ nyame anim tie bɛyɛ kɛse ama ɔman gya
yɛda se kɛseɛ pa Reverend Dr. Freddie Adom prɛmpɛ ɛyɛ asafo ɛfrɛ no Deal of Herman Ministry International no wɔ Bantama ɔno ɛne sɔfo pani ɔda asafo na no Reverend Pacho yɛda se pii na sɔfo Daniana wɔ hɔ
madam
mpacho me da se wo da so ho enti ye bo ne tofa ne ya so nkomo iso no na me bisa se ene ye se ye communion no ye betimi ayi anu afirimu a eno so ye enkae dum kase se a Christopher de a ene na se de odi kan no se enkae ya mi asore kra fi se asore na ne ye nipa na se de enkae o won
on say ade ba kwa e se oti ase ne se in every situation bia beba onipa kwan bia it presents to you an opportunity and eya me hunu say how bia chi bia no wo nkunimdie bia woman now the woman say ene communion no betimi akọ communion because it was simple way to me communion a pack ye onipa prepare a pack bread and a wine also. So you can use the modern technology to do the communion. Yes, you know.
Enti ba cha me Mr. Te se de ya na ensa bi wo ho a ya ye no bibi robem kitu bi no na ke ya ye communion ni so bi sa.
No, and then see I no ka say obi o sa say et say on say to say obi okoto take away pack say na ya sito no ewo mu no. The top no e bread no, ye silly top no bread no. Uyi na di wi a the next thing lay and then to aso no e wine no. Ya na pack no order the don.
So for Daniel Nyamisha e da se. Enti entremu no na asofo yi e de amaye enti meje de say sofo Daniel nim dia no pe wapu bi agu Badwam dwumadi esi no wonso wafa bi afin so ye sofo na wo fia na say wonso ye asore ba na wo fia nyame yadom on the 7th ye start asore meje de say wo hia bibi afrimu a wo de bebo bra na nya no nko ne nkomo a ye bedi ye nuanom a school for nso omampani ama ho kwan say nyame yadom afi 15th and then the 17th ne 23rd e kono omotimi eco school na emomo no said o kan ye no ebinom nso kire se mampani de wakasa wadwena school for ho nanso wo mo de ka wo nko a nka mampani mo ntena fie na enso he no wo mo nya no online adenti na mo kan sa enso he kire ya na ye boa me na memmoa o ye na prepare obi enten kakra me nua no ma question 3 no question 7 no na sesie ye de social distance ya bebata hu na kwabra nete ha na obi nso te bebia PR giran na ba ko so wo bebia producer mpadu wo yi a wo na beboa ne nyonko kope na ye de boa ye ho kodi e no ye be de ne nya ne santi ke ko mo nko a kama mpani de to school nim na mo nya no online but answer na no say no mampani kan ra for school school ho sam ho.
From Monday 15th June, the decision has been taken after engagement with the teacher unions, whose cooperation I salute, to reopen schools and universities to allow for final year junior high, senior high, and university students to resume classes ahead of the conduct of their respective exit examinations. Indeed, final year university students are to report to their universities on 15th June. Final year senior high school SHS3 students, together with SHS2 Go Track students, on 22nd June. And final year junior high school JHS3 students on 29th June. JHS3 classes will comprise a maximum of 30 students. SHS classes a maximum of 25 students. And university lectures would take place with half the class sizes. All final year students of educational and training institutions, which are being managed by ministries other than the Education Ministry, are to return to school on 15th June to complete their exit examinations. Again, Prior to the opening of schools and universities, the Ministry of Education and the heads of public and private educational institutions will fumigate and disinfect their institutions. Each student, teacher, and non-teaching staff will be provided with reusable face masks by the Ministry of Education. For the avoidance of doubt, all other educational facilities, private and public, for non-final year students will remain closed. The Minister for Education in the coming days will outline in detail the specific guidelines for the safe reopening of our schools and universities.
Enti de omanpani kan ye efa school ho sensem no e bia na nra wanya bia nhwa wo nkwaje wo TV no phone e wo Franco Trading Enterprise ho ntina wanya bia nhwa but Adom TV wo hoi na bedwom no sujime de wo hoi de e na yama wa hwe nanso pe TV e wo Franco Trading Enterprise ho fra won wo 0246422338 anasa 0555939311 no momra wo phone ene de ohia ni data na chese we de koso bia no wo share Adom ne hia so bebo Adom online Adom TV online bedwam djumede Instagram and Facebook no ni nyina ye live benya djumede no bi ahye na de adru so won komo chihye mu ne say ye ne ye nuanom asukufo ni bi nso ebe chichi nkomo na ye bi so mo say no man pani ka asem yi san e na wo mo ye asem no awa atu enti Jimmy Mausi Adangbe JCR president our Jubilee Hall and our University of Ghana our third year our University of Ghana and Joseph Agbazuke may I say Agbazuke Joseph Agbazuke and see a GIJ SRC president or no dear or on the final year until come on penny say woman share suku aseno and who be enti mini pam mama kwaba na mo hot say na say if you tina no net say me say if you
na yire mom so be enden
then na ma na yire
because the atene say wotifie no one assisting my because of COVID-19 woto ho a wonye adwuma wontimi mpiepie enkoye ye niam ne ade one or two things be even as a student na wotimi ye de bo ho no kura no sesi an na ya limit wontimi
ntama okra to why do
wa wo hwa abrabo na slow bi sa
because that to why do COVID-19 ayo no
anye easy ayire
na Mausi wo so tifie na fie to say
well see them in an kan ampa mo edempa sometimes you school no say onti bibia say na wadan fofo no no mo ho utimi de come mo
che na say no podi enka be ka say wo be from phone so but e bia na ho no sika na ya mo jeje nkakra no na mo jeje sika na mo print ne ma bi na biem nyina ka ho SRC president wo mo yenye meeting yenye cheche ne ma bi yenye program bi na mo de aje nkakra na nyina abomo ntina ma brabo e hard
no mo de met me aka se ni na aka ho mo
nyina ka ho pa no pasem na be ka we da se me de some afem nuanom school for so anyway nyame ya dom a obampani chere se from 15th 17th 23rd a school for betting yako school but some say university for no there mo there no year 15th necessary mo call school enti Joseph, what say our final year no? Some will be a school, more chance. Most more call me Adom on the 15th now. More choice. Exams must have said that.
There be exams nearly a shall see.
Okay, now there went an more no online. No,
I know you're e-learning. No, exams no course started this month, a year May Mukra and the year, but management they postpone here call 8th June. Into Nanka next week Monday, and a year best start exams. And no man peninsula back say. And I'm online, no can some pedada. It is a summer peninsula monco school. I said I must have some more word too. Oh, at the end of the day, some mechanical cratcher or man penia cassa. Woman quaminim no okasa ye. From the advent of pandemic, no the way we see a handle near my camera. But e-learning the buy no at the how by. How ni been the etene say na yen say no GIJ say na yen ye e-learning. Nti ade ne ba impromptu sa no na fe ye ni particular platform so a yɛde bɛyɛ e-learning no. Nti lecturer bi abe decide do obe use. Obi bɛka sɛ ɔde Zoom, obi bɛka sɛ ɔde Google Class, obi bɛka sɛ ɔde WhatsApp ne Telegram na ɛbɛyɛ. Nti ɛba no saa no na ama ɛhaw bebree aba ebi mo nso network ne sikasɛm a ɔmo de bɛtɔ data ne nneɛma no na ɛha adwen. Ɛna yɛ manager ne management kasa ne yɛ nkrɔfo nso kasa na ɔmo abɔ mmɔden adjust to the system, even though not everyone with me adjusted to the system. Nti yɛn na yɛ psyched up for the exams. Yɛ twɛn sɛ nka 8 yɛ bɛ start the exam. Ɛna ɔmampani abɛkasa no. Mɛkasa ɔmampani akasa yie mom na mom ayere.
Then na man ayere.
Ayere because so sesia no SRC ne say ne yetimi abɔ mmɔden I conscientize yɛn nkrɔfo ma they are mostly psyched up for the online exam. Yeah, intervening, made some interventions near the until we are prepared say 8th edu corner be a question by you see 24 hours for essay type, 1 hour 30 minutes for objectives. Until we are ready, I who you crab me sure say will be only phone no crack or phone. Say or the be online exam. I know they are koto. Yes, yes. I bet that honum. Inti aba ni say ne dear meka side because I feel na say baba baka or say nkrofo mo war north near the no mo pe lorry fair. Esande ba back near the ayire.
Na SRC president eto na etetia no wo mo kwan wa no bon besia ma mo mresu.
No ma to na etetia no say ye ho nhyehyeye bebre. We are not in normal times. Yes, yeah, bomb modern. Modern de ye bobi. Ye be de ebetimi.
Okay, ya to wasie mo fi se to da bi na say. When ni hwe e na sempo free mo a ye se ko hwe bia. Aya na no so aye bi. Eti e ka wunku a as GIJ SRC president. Omampani asem na okan no moni so musom na so nke betumi amamonye mo online a.
Meka no kra kirewa e kame nko a nkasesi ya no management entenase endwen asem ne hu ye no mo consider
management dey when na okay.
No, because
education ministry and as
asem na ba say no. The etene say sesi ya no. Yeah, you need online platform. This year management are investing into an online platform and can the buy exam.
Sure.
What I say, why my and share baby na ye piloting this week na ye piloting na course for the system. And we are sir on mampenu so na shembra. In this BB best san I just say be on money ministry near there.
But on a more serious note, no just I won't say COVID-19 yanka say buy no. Obia bibia we ye bia no ne ho akom kakra.
Eno mom de.
Nti say fa say school ni bi kakra wa de koto ne fees so or de akoto phone or de bomode so obenya internet access no de sua de na sisia no enkoba say bi obia ho aka. Nti bia mo so de mo be ma mo ho aka no a ada na yen so mu sa na yenko back to classroom.
No, you see, going back to classroom, me, I'm not against it.
Okay.
But the me who say
the Kaba.
The Kaba.
When to send you cabin call training college, I near there more malawan on Kalman Penima Malawa. As
I lawana bayanka, ya papa, and then come in Canada. And then come in Canada.
Okay, and see, I'm a penny out of that couple money be. And I casano or run up. Also omani bi ena ekasa no ntika akraba ya na eja o ma de be fuka be ba ne wo mo de be sorti o mo ho want to
nka be boa papa
na nka o mo de twitwa jom nti okay and I see another option I be am penny for hwebe jom nti agidi say bi o mo ebetie nti mesa ba wo ho bi o na ye fancy hansa Mausi wo de say what third year and they say we said am fa ho papa because that's what if you na what is school
da bi anyasi ma free school name University of Ghana there. Yeah, this one year to us upon na 5th June. You be share exam ase or online.
Okay.
And no problems ena ye wo. Na COVID-19 ne ba ya to school nim no. School ne ye nhye se ye be sua ade online.
Okay.
Ya abefo so. Na nhye nim no school ne ma ye te assistant. Amu the modalities and now kwan bi mo to ho a ye de betro exams no. University of Ghana there were systems did that ye de online impo the dance and COVID-19.
One dem ho a said and kire mo sa. So why mo IA crowd da?
IA problems we bring on ho.
Ebi ne ne we ye nche.
Ebi ne sinti e bra omo de e-learning ne ba ye no. Omo ma ye ti assistant system nim no mo fa question into system nim say there so ubie question na on be allocate time am na time ne error ani because maybe internet connection enye the same as obi there nti say ubie system na question ne pop up say 1 hour ne beba na afi there e reduce ebra o ye nti maybe answer question one na me call next na enload o me nchen kra na me 1 hour ne error ani it's any challenge na e dey to school for ni omuti ase pepepe e ma SLC ene omuti na ase ebon ho komo nyina am ka sent et sadia omo mfa question
SLC ni school management no omuti na ase
okay omo the document e buy on the 18th of April
okay
e ka kire sent omo use system na omo the question be to ho na obe bi o fie na time ni run ni ti e be take home exams take home assessment nti my energy my nyina yesum say it sadia and the e-learning no
nti de ma wa na wa wotifie nti say e be delay okra time on na
time on da nti maybe say 3 days oye na wa submit
okay na dey say na eboa photo
na eboa efi ho na no mudani omo hu
waka no kro wo say na eboa ma mutu apo
enye si ye to apo eboa ma wutimi once say the question etu system ni ma question ni strength na nti say ye dey am for some hours how better na ho no eno e ma wo dwen ye research ye nyama bebre question ni simple but some the two system na some ye time available ye difficult say obeye nti omo ma dani omo ho biom na omo say use this system na ye se ye mpe no omo the question be two hono say 60 questions na so ma 1 hour ubia ebi won wo yes na site na jam
nti metewase yi a said o mampani say ye call back to school sa oha wo nyina nti nka ye call back to school and the lecturer ni student ni oka matiase exam mo de mami a wo ma me mre sa 1 hour no machero enye internet asem ni oha obia
e wo ye level 200 100 300 ye nchen die ye percent ye nto online so but online na ye nto aso no omundi omu modalities na omu de ba ye no so into omu my exams no omu my question no say 24 hours ye be ye na submit our system no mama mu fa question ni nto on kasi 11 p.m. and 11 a.m. students in na call log on we say sometimes no 1,000 students log on to the same site at 11:30. Ebie question ebie no 1 o'clock.
Enti
ejame ebi wuntimi log on. Yes, and the frustration say ba obi won say student bi a video recording sin nyama omusu. Obi be cast my answer question 1 up to 30. Me call 31 site na load this side me aba question 1.
Time so da ho.
Ebra time ne aye waste. Amangofo bebrenya F ne ne ho keka.
Okay, nti me gide sa lecturers ewo omani mu nyina enye University of Ghana lecturers nko say ye ni normal times nti ye de internet na ehia de me gide sa case na wo ka no ye nyina ye hwe na ya address e bebo because in fact no kre e ba na say obia ye gifo so mo doso na say mu nyina mu gu so sa e betumi a block nti okay na me did say lectures no omo betie na so nti me da se no concern na yenko online e na Rosette so encheche enkomo Rosette school ni wo UPS Rosette Pacho good morning
no
na to say
Pacho yo nyame adum
COVID-19 ni efie tena ni online adusua na ekose
okay first of all me da to say modern me account discussion we na mo UPS ampana betia accounting
okay
no final year level 400
okay
president no obekasa ya no mekasa you wakasa but yena your students no na yena your be experience whatever that is going on and you know we for UPSA for instance no we have started our exams already
most I said that bay
Yes, I see. That was last week. We started on that was June, May there.
Oh, okay. Until was that? Matter was saying teacher say meet you Udin on the we started now the not to say UPS for crowd that for some no more sort them out. Mo internet be there the dana kwam dada. Meboa. Okay.
And here is the case where I'm supposed to finish my papers by 9th June. And to say that President Neka says students have to go back to school by 15th June. No? Meaning that it will be for UPSA because we are almost done before even the 15th June. And the meaning says the UPSA for Ministry of Education for Bekasa for us because we are almost done. And with students, dealing with students is a bit difficult because if you have to tell students that they have to come back to school to come and write their exams and all that, it's going to be a bit difficult and a bit disappointing. Because when you say, with the exam, there's something with the mind. Once you don't do something for a very long time with the mind, it becomes really reluctant. And to we coming back to school, say, all that, because we have already adapted to the fact that we are doing online exams.
Okay, and Rosette, metewasi ya wahu. Mono de internet bia njame, moko mo portal mo anema de dana kwemu, mo lectures shamu on time. Time wa yede ama mo no mutimi ye mu bibia. Ente ka mo ye final year student you kra master exam no. Anka metie wo kasemu ye anka mo UPSA final year students de yenja mo life ma mo na mo nye no online. Mfacho sa na opache.
Online exam. Even though say there are negative sides because you have to get a lot of data. It will say making sure say we network good. But I mean with the time our and say your exams is really, really good. Because it gives us more convenience to be able to write your exams and pass.
Matthias here, many bay. Near Wukano, wuna a good mom, and also we know you UPS school for you now, more coben chromo say, no chromo systems are, more lectures, no more school management to go a come on a yamamo.
Auntie, Meka say Aboyenina. Meka say Aboyenina because when was a student here, a bimon pebre. I didn't de Aboyen, main to I didn't de Aboyen, papa.
Emma Mutimikra to a portion of books sooner, more than demo mask.
Question it, dear. Send a minia kind or telling us so. Minia or Legon car or telling us so. I dare know. All the questions in the two platforms as well. You are given a time to be able to assess the question, to be able to read the question, to type before you submit. And you are giving for UPSA, we are giving 48 hours to do that. That is 2 days.
Okay.
And for you to go and copy, say, copy, you don't have to just copy. You have to be wise. What you are copying. I mean, and you say you have to copy, but they have given up plagiarism apps that they use.
Okay.
Copy, say you have to copy in a wise way.
Ayo, Rosette Pacho, Medase, be just say. Apo kronkron na eka ho asem na bia na ade ma onuanuma school fo nti apo ne de wo akwanya tu na mum fa agento ho sebe Rosette Pacho medase pa nti chasa ye tie Rosette na chasa UPS fo de wo mo sheda ni ha ye fa no si ho na ye nuanum bi so ho a omo ye omo masters sa fo ne so omo ye ne de wo mo post kwa na omo so ye online bi ye kwa homa no sne ne kwajo dankwa encheche nkomo hello kwajo Pacho mache
About him, I'm a so.
Medase so address. Radia Dumo now so
a other day, you go to Crocrum.
Yeah, there,
Radia. That's a model just in some media. One year, banana.
No, cray, yeah, that's it. Kajo, now a master's for and so. I say, yeah, hell to Moody because they are say, final year. Now, masters no, that was a final year, but I be called 2 years, so be one masters now say, or the first year, now, the first year. Onyanko ni 2 years ni mu a ba ya hela ntimudi o mo so masem na
I no cre oba hima I mean me chia wona me sanso chia tiefo
so that's it
say masters program no there are different kinds of masters program
okay
ebino mo aye after ba ko ebino mo ye no fie mienu ya me no ka say me masters in public administration
okay
and ye no aye fie mienu eti fie mienu no sa bra me no ka say you were first year say school etimi ma kwan a afi na ka me be ko aye second year no me ko second year hono mo na metimi aye den aye it is abre wo hwa me o mampanyini ka no come here to be to send me and now they are never come back. Remember, first year, just 1 year, and no more, only 2 years, no more second year, not yet. I was somewhere day, I'm back to school. But I think, sir, yes, that issue now, I'm paying last summer. It raises a lot of questions. I was you bisa the big kind of Sabria, I'm paying as a final years student, or school. And some of the business, and you may be our school. Now, yes, your monko treasure. Yeah, the more will be. I'm a year, a friend is saying lecture. I could throw my dear Kaka. Yamma break a crack. I'm on my year vision. And Sana, I couldn't have a dash of months. It is a year Africa higher, or any to Ghana higher. A banner up there for a year to a year internet from Suwa Jumanoa. A idea every pa. Yeah, I know, say, the free a year appointment for Mushman and free. Who call the Chrome to see our advance or one. Now, also the year internet learning. Advance over every day. Internet connectivity, you know, I am very, very poor.
Okay.
The intent, you know, 1 year, we see a you know, on to me, I'm online, and then the Shiambia. Send me a 1 year one kind, 1 year work master, whatever. It is a command, sir. That's a 1 year will go through the business sooner than so. I will pay him my idea. One to me online. I will say, South when I went to go through the online system. 1 year with you and yet through the online system. No one never met no exam. Not 1 year fair to certain group of people.
Kwaja mpacho matawa no ase ye pa na ene sakra ne ye ka no dia ene ye nuanom bi nso a edu BEC ye ne wase ye no a ebi wo nkurase tu at the end of the day ne de nso hekro no abeto de oni owo nkra ne kumase enim na omu nyina achro eti se sie ye bre ya ye wo mu ye balance no sen
oba hema me no ya agem ne mo wo hwa se ne awo ka no I say o compare mangoes to oranges. Okay. Then I make us compare mangoes to oranges. Then we are moving class to send the Chrome or Sunote. Obi or one more of LA primary. So maybe I will teach a form of 10 a year. Okay. And Obi Okumanos, so I will teach a form of 10 a year. And we have the 2 exams and no exams I ever turn. So the only option or you know if you want to know it's not secondary school. Okay. The Okumanos should be a bachelor or a year.
But where the only now
young Kabian ship, you say a year announcement. Okay. If you don't feel crashing, I will call a year a crammerson. Ah, Sabi, a hormone, a year internet connectivity, yet poor. Candy panel, impromptu now, you will be and come on the breakfast, but you are fine. I could come with them, dear. I am not to be a bit of one among the school. Can you pay opportunity? A better thing was not by internet. No problem. Emra, you can't see a coffee. Na never factor it. It's in the emergency or say a corner of a carriage there. Your choir no make Kaka. Not add them pass and not connected to the Zoom platform, to the Skype platform, and other platform.
Kojo Matuwa say for instance, to was on the top of Bomua. School need your mampeni say yemie ni emra na sonka omo ma emra kakra bi de revision ni ade ansana ya share enso he ne tra say
no correct na person na make okay University of Ghana for instance University of Ghana for instance and the management of University of Ghana no will go according to the business and executive committee the betu ja say ebeya anka yentra de online na exams no so yenye ni take home send na minia no e ka no na into almost all can say ye be share e so ha say every on the 8th of your friends bosumia yesimu I could see July na yenye na sa me gidi say University of Ghana
kwajo medasi nyame sha kwajo dan kwa na o chere so no so public administration na ye ne na echeche nkomo no nti ya te nkomo cheche ni nyina ase ya da se na mo no mampani kwasem no ka say Ministry of Education ene GS enche bia wo mo so beba na wo ma kire kwan ya obefa sa obeye enhyehyeye no enti ya so nkomo cheche so no mini abema Joseph and then I walk kind chat to say yeah moko back to school moko tourism final year students especially
the American say emran ba say ya first of all maminka say time emrano ba say yen migrating call online no ade ba ko amampe or management no say emrano ba within a day or two and also omode communicate ba say we are migrating everything to online share bia and hakwen until we so aba say no there are already things being done yen call back to the engine room omontena se na yen dwen ebe bo anayamwa sembo anayenko empenimfo no hona ye ne omonka de ebe favor student no eno mom na o say yen
matiwase me da say enti mausi aha mo ha no soso ase yo ne mo kana yate nso mo ni ba mo ho so no na ya de 6 aya mo na kagada mabam enti u kacha to achire wa chire for no o school manager and o student nyina
enti mesro mo senti mesro management senti e share mo de ba ya yen nyina ye jetu mu no yes mo ase mo ndi su take home exam no eno na mo fambra na ye use system no apart from that since we share mo de ba ya senti the ntimi nya online no say school be officially on be more some 3 weeks teaching and a 1 week revision now my per time on exam no I'm making sure senti the document and our phones be aba bet me as student bet me affiliate because so far so good I'm fashion buyer student na affiliate into onim the all year any the on year online no into the challenge be ebe ba because obi benya F1 the system one so our school na be carry senti na on year online no into meka try to on the senti mesro mo senti on this system no so information saying on their mind on follow sa na supervisors no supervise lecturers no so on make sure some best supervisor on we na take home exam na ba so fefe
me da say mausi nana ya say me kan try bra kofi wo Ghana town so da say pa ananu bi no awoye ade bi na awoye ma no nana ya say bra kofi nyame ensira na yen kwa homa no so na ye ne Vincent Japan no so University of Education Winneba and Chichenkomo Japan ma che
meje so ya henewa
me da so waje me so ahenewa na me nia be ma University of Education mo so amodentity ya be kire ya de final year student omampani akasa mo so mo say mo hyehyɛ ne say
sisia no sisia gu akwan mu de university board no nya famba appointing ye emom na na akasa de so ye hwɛ say university governing board no so they need a be appointing
yo na Japan who final year student
me virtual derby maybe level 200
oh okay who 200 and teacher say omo aye be kwekura no kura unka ho da so ati
derby
na Japan efie te say o started na efie kakra
me fie boko mum enema mu na atos makakra
enema bi te say
kase majuma se mene na sifo
na uko school na osan ye adwuma wo ho they say adwuma no untimi nko bio
yeah
also I want to make
school because I have to combine adwuma ne online exams ne online learning na together.
Oh okay nti adwuma de utumi ko na so say wo per time wo de betena wo computer na chi na wo sua de nti ho no na ayere kakra no
ho no na aye asem kakra no
enti say wo bibi ka kire empanifo asese ye o mampani say ye back to school mo a wo be ko so atena fie ene unuanom say be ko akɔwie no enka wadwen kire ne say
kam pese meka bibi kakra fa yen ye wo fi ene online exams are more conduct your main. We are not familiar with it. Said I online exams na se phone. Tinka ye be pese ombe nya boten kakra ma ye na niam bi wo ho a ti se omode access ye no omogina online exams na access ye no nke ombe twa san kakra because yenye nyina na etimi manipulate ade no yenye nyina na etimi control
ebi manipulate won no more the aden
say at least accessibility ne say obey attempt quizzes questions ne submission of questions no nyina
you know mo manipulate me da bra say wanya data no phone so machine na manipulation na be ya on benya questions no earlier na wa solve one assessing.
Say, you have to log in with your index number and other logins. And if you want to question number, then you have to make attempt. Nina no, I was a wow more day. ɛnyɛ sɛ obi gyina nkyɛn na ɔkyerɛ sɛ yɛ ne sei
because who said that nimdeɛ wɔ saa new system na aba no ho enti wo nua no no wɔ nimdeɛ no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔkɔgya wo
nti na ne nyinaa no na ɛkɔta wo no ɛna moreover ɛnyɛ nyinaa na ɛwɔ baabi a network ne yɛ that good
ɛnde ɛyɛ nokora mu
nti nneɛma wei nyinaa kɔtia yɛ na asukuufoɔ no
okay Japan yɛda ase megye de sɛ mpanifoɔ mo wɔ University of Education wɔ ne ba no wɔn nso etie wɔn ti ɔmo ate ase na mmom no COVID-19 no mesisi sɛ deɛ wɔn nso bɛsua firi mu ne sɛ sɛ wɔn nim abɛɛfo ho nim deɛ this is the time mesisi sɛ wɔn nso sua na ɔde bɔ wɔn ho bra na obi ankɔ anya why yo meda ase pii nti abusua ne Japan Event Center na ɛtete nkɔmɔ nti ha na brama kwan ma yɛsɔ nkɔmɔ no so Benedict Adwo nhyira yɛ life coach ɛnɛ yɛ wɔ awoda bɛnɛ nyame nhyira wo na eti a nyame de wo bɛɛ wiase no ɔmfa no mo nti me sɔsoi Mausi ɛna Joseph bacha omeda masewa de mo kan yɛ nyina so mpanifo atie nti yɛn hwɛ de be free mo ba fi so mampani kasa mu no ɔde date na bade nso afei na education ministry ni Adom mo so de ɔmo hyehyɛ yɛ ɛbɛba nti da wasesa mo ba be jam dwumadi so busia ɛha na brama kwan ma afisam ne fa wɔ be jam dwumadi so no me de si me din de ma metra dan mo ahene kamera sante ɛso ne mpanifo anase na bedafo ɛto so